Okay guys, I have something in this box that I have been waiting on for about a year and a half, if not more. I've been waiting on what's in this box. So let's go ahead, let's open it up, and let's see what it is. Shh. And then also we have this box right there that has some kind of a projectile that shoots out of this gun. This gun shoots 3 different things. All right, let's open this thing up. Let's open it up. Take a look at this. This is the Air Venturi Wing Shot 2 double shotgun. So it's an arrow gun, shotgun, and a slug gun. 3 in 1. I can't wait to try it out. And it's double barrel. Just take a look at that. This thing is sweet. Look at the wood. Man, I'm excited. First impression, it's an air gun, so I love it. I don't go by any scientific evidence at all as to how it's made or whatever. If it looks good and if it's an air gun, I like it. 2 years ago I watched the video, and ever since then I wanted one, but I just couldn't get myself to buy one, but I finally did, and I hope I'm gonna like it. All right, so I'm out here and we're gonna shoot the Air Venturi, and we're gonna check the pattern on it before we go squirrel hunting. And I'm also gonna check water bottles to see what kind of damage it does to a water bottle at like 15 yards and maybe 20 yards, see what kind of damage it does. But it's real windy out here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. To load it, you just pull the hammer back, and then it's got 2 settings. It's got half cock, and full cock. And if you wanna disengage it, you just pull the trigger and let it down slowly. Right now we are at 200 bar. It's about 2,800 PSI. So this is what I use to blow up my air guns. It's Vivor. You can buy them online for about $200, something like that. You can also use a hand pump to blow this thing up. So you just take the cap off the end, you put this right there on the nipple, you start the compressor, and it fills up to 200 bar. We're gonna load this gun up. We're gonna push this forward, and then I'm gonna get my shot. This is the shot. There's 50 in a box, and you can buy them from Air Gun Depot for about 30 some dollars. You can also buy them empty, and you can also buy number 8 shot as well. But you can buy these empty, and then you can fill them up on your own. That's cheaper. So you just push this up in there a little bit, get another one, push it up in there, and then you bring this back, and we're gonna go full power because that's what I'm gonna be doing when I'm hunting. Pull this back all the way, then you put it on safe. While I'm filming this video, right over there, check it out. There's a squirrel. I don't like shooting squirrels in my backyard anyway. I go down the road and hunt in a woods where they're a little bit more wild. It doesn't seem like fair game to me to shoot the squirrels in my backyard. That target is 15 yards. Let's see what kind of pattern it does. We're shooting from the left barrel, and we're gonna sight up for the N in Seneca. I hit the bead right there on the end, and it looks like most of my pattern is a little bit low, and it looks like the plastic wad hit. It actually made an entire path through. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, this is not a bad pattern, to be honest. Like, that's a pretty good pattern for 15 yards. It's a little bit widespread, but you can't really blame it. It's an air gun. It made a full path through the whole box, so that's pretty good power. I mean, the tree is littered in pellets, in little BBs, and they're stuck into the bark here, so that's pretty impressive. It seems like it's got a lot of power. If I'm shooting around 15 yards, I'm gonna have to hold a little bit high. I mean, technically it only takes a couple BBs in the head to kill a squirrel, but I don't know if I would go over 20 yards. For the right barrel, we'll come 10 yards closer, or 5 yards closer, so we're at 10 yards, and we're going to see what kind of pattern it does at 10 yards. To change the barrel, you just turn the selector a little bit. You just turn it over to the right. Now we're ready to shoot the right side. We pull it back, and we're ready to shoot again. This is right here is 10 yards. That's a pretty decent pattern. I mean, we're looking at, I shot for right above the hole here, and the pattern is right there. That's pretty good. It's kind of hard to get a squirrel to be within 10 yards, but it's not impossible. We got the bottle right there at 15 yards. Let's shoot it. Well, there's no water in it anymore, and we got some pass-throughs actually. We got some pass-throughs, but we got 2 BBs left in here. It has a pretty good spread at 15 yards. Maybe a little widespread. If there was some way, maybe you could put 2 of these shells into one barrel and get more shot. I'll have to try that sometime. I'm not going to try it today. Boy, it started to rain. I'll just show you real quick how you load the arrows in the gun, and then we'll go squirrel hunting. And you know, another thing that I wanted to check is to see how many shots I can get at full power. So we did 3 shots now. Let's check the air pressure and see what we got. So right now, we are at about 150 bar. So we went down 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like maybe 7 shots. Yeah, it looks like I can get about 7 shots per full power. If you shot everything on low power, you would get about 10 shots out of this gun. But if you shoot everything on high power, you only get about 6 or 7 shots. And you might be saying 6 full power shots on an air gun ain't that much. And it isn't. It isn't. The way I look at it is I almost never see more than 2 or 3 squirrels when I'm out squirrel hunting. If I see more, I don't really need more. I'm not gonna shoot more than I can eat. I mean, I could put them in the freezer, obviously. If you make your shots count, I feel like 6 shots will be plenty. And we'll find out today when I go squirrel hunting. We'll just put it to the ultimate test to see how I like it. I like it already. I wouldn't have shot up the box that it came in if I didn't like it. I'm not gonna send it back. Air gun, shotgun. That's pretty cool. So right here we got the arrows, and these are specially made for 50 cal. They got the little thing on the end with the O-ring, and then they got this on the end as well to stabilize it in the barrel. And we'll load one up real quick. One thing you have to remember is when you're shooting arrows, you have to take off the choke. So these things have chokes on them for the shotgun, but when you shoot arrows, and I think you're supposed to take them off when you're shooting slugs as well. So this is what they want you to do. They want you to shove this in there, and when you do that, they want you to turn it clockwise so the fletchings all go one way, and then you just shove it in there till it's all the way in the end there. Let me show you guys. So it's all the way in there, and then you shoot it. You know what? Let's take a quick shot at the target, and then we'll go squirrel hunting. I know I keep saying that, but I want to show you guys. This is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, isn't it though? You can actually shoot arrows with this gun. That's impressive. All right, I'm out here in the woods. I don't know if the squirrels will be running today or not, but I'm just gonna sit here by this log and we're gonna wait on them. Hopefully they'll come out. If not, we'll walk around a little bit and we'll make sure we get some good footage, hopefully. During the test, during the shot, you know, it spreads pretty good, so I'm gonna have to be pretty close. You know, it ain't too bad. So if I can get a squirrel within 15 yards, I feel safe to shoot it. Maybe even 20 yards, I can maybe get 2 shots off it. It's a double barrel, so you might as well use both barrels. I better be quiet or I'm not gonna get anything. These squirrels around here are really skittish. They're big. As soon as they hear you or see you, they're gone. Another good thing about it, an air gun shotgun, is you can take it out if you're squirrel hunting. It doesn't have that sonic boom to it like a regular shotgun. That would be another challenge, is taking an arrow and shooting a squirrel with it, but I probably have to mount the optics on it somehow. It has the bead, like a real shotgun style bead on it, so there's no way. I mean, I'd have to be pretty close and pretty good. This is pretty cool. A shotgun that uses air. I'm impressed. Let's get some squirrels. see it. It's dying. I think it died up there in the tree. There it is. Come on, fall down. I just shot a squirrel with the Air Inventory double barrel shotgun, and it's stuck up there in the tree. So I'm gonna see if I can shoot it down, because I really need that squirrel. I wanna see where I hit it. I had another one, it was sitting over a log over there. I hope my GoPro was on, but my GoPro died. And so I'm using my phone to film now. I did it with one shot. I held the phone in one hand, sighted with the other hand, held the gun with the other, but I got it, it died up there. So we'll try to get one more squirrel with this gun. Then we're gonna take them home and we're gonna cook them up. That's awesome. This is so fun. I think the thing is a little bit underpowered, maybe not ideal for squirrel hunting, but it did kill a squirrel. And it is pretty powerful. You just have to be pretty close. Where that one was nice and close when I shot it, so it was perfect. The other one was about maybe 15 yards, and I'm still trying to find it. I'm pretty sure it's not the same one, but that's why I need it down here to make sure it's not the same squirrel. Maybe I shot it twice. Oh, it's gonna fall down. It's gonna fall down. Let me get that for you guys. There it is. Yes! Yes! I got it! I didn't have to shoot it again. I guess it was just hanging on a little bit yet. There it is. Where did I hit it? Looks like I hit it maybe in the back end here. That's pretty cool. Well, that one's a big one. Right there it is. Perfect. And I'm still sitting here. Maybe another one will come out. The reason I'm talking quiet is because I don't know if there's other hunters in the woods. I hope not. Not my woods. Don't know. It's my brother's, but don't know if there's anybody back here hunting right now. The air gun's nice and quiet. So I don't hear any other squirrels barking, so that means they probably didn't hear me shoot. My GoPro died. I thought I shot another squirrel on that log over there. Somewhere over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I ran after it, but I couldn't find it. But it could have went somewhere else. I don't know. And this could be the same one. The cold weather, it cooled off tremendously this weekend, so it's perfect for squirrel hunting and deer hunting. But you know what? I'd almost rather be squirrel hunting. And it's amazing, like, that this kills a squirrel, like, and it's an air gun. It's nice and quiet. It's a lot quieter than a shotgun. You don't get that boom. You don't have to wear ear protection at all. I thought I heard another one. I better be quiet. See you back at the house if I don't get anything else. We're gonna dig up some carrots from the garden for the crock pot. Let's see what we got here. Right here. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Maybe one more. Maybe one right here. All right. Squirrel hunt reminds me I need to pick my peanuts, and I think they're about ready to pick, so that's gonna be fun. So we got all this stuff out of our garden. That makes it a lot nicer. We're gonna chop these up. There's a lot of different ways to cook squirrel, but I choose the crock pot only because I can put the squirrel in there with all this and walk away. And then you add some onions over top. Put the lid on there. Let's wait a few hours before we add the vegetables. Boy, that looks delicious. We got all the vegetables in there now. Just gonna let it cook for another hour. So it's cold and rainy outside. My kids wanted to have a picnic. We can have it in the basement. Actually, it was my wife's idea. Kudos to her. The stew is ready. Just take a look at that. It looks so good. Look at the squirrel. Oh, yes. The meat is so soft, and it just falls apart. That's gonna be real delicious. Pumpkin rolls. We got the whole 9 yards. We're gonna have a picnic in the basement. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.